The devil loves to twist your waiting season. He knows how to turn divine timing into emotional warfare. And if you're not discerning, he'll make you call what's actually protection a delay, or he'll make you impatient. He'll whisper things like, "See, God forgot about you." He'll say, "Well, everyone else is moving forward except for you." He'll convince you that stillness is stagnation, when really heaven is shielding you. When God doesn't move, when you expect him to, the enemy will rush to fill that silence with his lies. He'll start to make you interpret protection as punishment. But what you call delay is often God saying, "I'm still preparing you what you've been praying for." Because the worst thing that God could do is answer your prayer too soon. Psalms 84:11 says, "For the Lord God is your sun and your shield." The Lord bestows favor and honor, and no good thing does he withhold from those who walk blameless. If he's withholding it, it's not because it's not good. It's because you are still being equipped to carry it. He makes you doubt God's timing. The devil uses impatience like it's bait. He'll make you scroll on social media, compare, and panic. He'll make you think that everybody else's speed means that you are behind. But heaven doesn't move by human calendars. God's not yet is never, not ever. Ecclesiastes 3:11. He has made everything beautiful in his time. The enemy knows that if he can make you rush into God's promise in your flesh, then you will ruin it. He makes you start looking for signs instead of trusting God, demanding for signs even. And you saw in the Bible what that did. It makes God really mad when you do that. You try to prove that you're progressing instead of resting in God's purpose and where he has you right now. But that's not faith. That's fear dressed as movement. The devil wants you busy so that you can't be built. But God's protection hides you until your foundation in him is ready. Isaiah 49:2 talks about this. It says, "He made my mouth like a sharpened sword. In the shadow of his hand, he hid me." What you call hiding, heaven calls being held. He makes you call delays disappointment, so you'll stop believing. Every disappointment you felt, the job you didn't get, the relationship that fell apart, the door that wouldn't open, the enemy rushes in to name it before God does. He names it failure. He names it rejection. But God names it protection. Because sometimes his no is really not like that. And God's wait is really you don't see what I see. Because we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him and who have been called according to his purpose. He makes you mistake comfort for calling. The enemy knows you hate waiting, so he offers counterfeits that feel quick and easy and familiar spirits, and they're close enough. Oh, well, he's close enough to being the right one. That job is close enough to being the one I want. That house in that area, well, it's close enough to be where I'm supposed to live. He'll send you distractions that look like destiny. And if you move too soon, you'll end up calling comfort confirmation. But God's will does not feel comfortable. It feels correct. Peace is not the same as ease, it's alignment. Isaiah 55 is an example of this, 8 through 9. It says, my thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways. When God protects you, it doesn't always feel peaceful, but it will always produce peace in the end. The devil will make you focus on the clock that's ticking instead of God's crafting. You see minutes ticking, but God sees maturity in you forming. He's not punishing you. He's preparing you. Every delay refines something in you. Patience, humility, your discernment, and your faith. The devil says you're waiting for nothing, but God says you're waiting for everything. Everything that I've promised you in perfect timing. Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in well-doing. At the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we don't give up. The devil calls it delay. God calls it defense. He's not holding you back. He's holding you together because the promise is not late. It's layered. And when it finally unfolds, you'll see what you thought was wasted time was actually your training ground. So the next time the enemy whispers, God's forgotten you, answer him with the truth. If it was delay, devil, I'd be discouraged, but it's protection, so I'll stay covered. Because what's kept behind heaven's timing isn't denied, it's being perfected. Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, He, the Lord, will make it happen.